Welcome to this flash tutorial. It's titled Type What You See. I'm going to start by opening a new FLA, selecting action script 3. My width is 550, my height is 400, 24 frames per second and a white background. Going to the timeline, and I'm calling this layer frame, FRM as in frame, NAM as in frame names. Select frame 10, insert a keyframe, open the properties panel up here, and this should say frame. Click it, frame, click here, label if you can't see it, and I'm going to call this word, WORD 1. Click on frame 20, insert a keyframe, open here, word 2, WORD 2. I'm going to copy it this time. Copy it, go up to frame 30, insert a keyframe, see it tells me where I'm at there. Open this properties panel, paste it in, make this a 3, up to 40, insert a keyframe, paste it in, make it a 4, up to 50, insert a keyframe, paste it in, make it a 5, up to 60, insert a keyframe. This one's going to be called over, as in the game's over, OVER. Lock that layer. Insert another layer. We're selecting this frames layer. Insert another layer. Call this word. This is the word we're going to be trying to type. It could be a word, or I'm just using letters. And click right here. Insert a keyframe. Come over here. Click on your text tool. And I want red here, so pick this up and get a red color. Make a little text box here. Open the properties panel. Make sure static text is selected. I have Verdana. You can click here, go down and find it. Regular, click this embedded here. This pop-up menu, upper, lower, numerals, punctuations, okay. 18 points, and they're red. So that looks good to me. Close that. Put a W here. Click here and put a W. Come here at the 20, insert a keyframe. Change this W to a E. Click here, insert a keyframe. Change this E to a R. Here, insert a keyframe. Change the R to a T. And here, insert a keyframe. Change this T into a Y. Lock that layer. I got the word layer selected. Insert a layer. Call this text. TEXT DY as in dynamic text. Select this frame right here. Insert a keyframe. And pick up your text tool again. This time, that's all good. Yep, good, good. Yep. Make a text box, not very big, like that. Open up the properties panel. Now we want this to be input text. So make sure here you have input selected. Come up here, INPUT shift underscore TXT. That's what we're going to call it, input text. It's Verdana, it's regular, 18 points, and red, same as that W was. Back on the timeline, make sure all the layers are locked. Select this top layer here, insert a layer, call it action script AS. Select that frame right here in line with this word labels. Insert a keyframe and open the actions panel. Type this code. Stop, open close bracket, semicolon. Stop turns blue. Stage, period, add event listener. All them letters are blue if it's spelt right. It's a small s. small a, capital E, capital L, open bracket. Keyboard event turns blue, capital K, capital E, period. Key underscore up. They're all uppercase. You have to hold your shift button down. Comma. Down key, small d, capital K, close bracket, semicolon. Function, that's what we're calling up. Turns purple if it's spelled right. Down key, you can copy down key and paste it in. Open bracket, event, E-V-E-N-T, small e, that turns blue. Colon, copy keyboard event, paste it in, and put a close bracket. There's the open curly bracket for this function. As you start to type this in, this closed curly bracket should come up. If it doesn't, you put it in. Input underscore text, that's that text box we just made. Input underscore text, TXT, spell TXT here, period, TEXT. This turns blue, period, toString, small t, capital S, TRING, that turns blue. Open close bracket, semicolon, and there's the closed curly bracket for that function. Now we're going to make a button in a minute. It's going to be called check1 underscore BTN. We're going to make this button, period. Add event listener, just like here, add event listener. Open bracket, mouse event, capital M, capital E, turns blue, period. CLICK, all capitals, uppercase. Comma, we're calling this check1, capital C, 1, close bracket, semicolon. It's a function, just like above. Check1, so we just wrote that. Open bracket, event, small e, turns blue, colon, mouse event. You can copy mouse event and paste it in. Close bracket, colon, void. Void and function are the same color. There's an open curly bracket you put in. When you start typing, this one should come in. If it doesn't, you'll have to put it in. If, open bracket, input underscore text, TXT, period, TEXT. This TEXT is blue. Equals, equals, open bracket, quotation, W, quotation, close bracket, period. This here, quotations and W quotations, turns green, period. ToString, small t, capital S, turns blue. Open bracket, close bracket, close bracket. Here's the open curly bracket for this if. Then you're going to type, don't worry about this, you're going to type go to and stop, small g, small t, capital A, capital S. That will turn blue. Open bracket, quotation, word to, that's the label of that next set of frames, capital W, ORD2, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon, and you should have two close curly brackets here when you finish. Back to the main timeline, lock that layers, select this second layer, insert a layer, call it button, B-U-T-T-O-N-S. Select this frame right here, insert a keyframe. Come over here, black, I want black here, put red here's good. Click on this rectangle tool. If you're seeing a circle or an oval, click here and select rectangle. Come over here somewhere, doesn't matter, and make a box. Let's make it longer than this wide. There, like that. Pick up your selection tool, highlight it, modify, convert it to a symbol. Call this check, C-H-E-C-K, shift underscore BTN. Copy that. Okay, open the properties panel, paste that in for an instance name, and put check 1. Now, double click on it. We're inside this button, check 1. Lock this layer, call this button, B-U-T. Insert a layer, call this one text, T-E-X-T. Come over here, get your text tool, click on it. The text tool is this one down here. Click on this and pick up a black color. And open the properties panel. Make sure it's static text again. And we can probably make this a little bit smaller, like 12 or something. Might be better. And it's black. Okay. Come over here. Write check. C-H-E-C-K. This is my check button. Pick up the selection tool. Get the crosshairs. Drag that down in there. Back to the main timeline. Now, we got to go back to this frame here. So lock all my layers. This text dynamic, click here. Click that frame here. Come over here, click on your rectangle tool. This time, for the fill bucket, click there. Come up and click right here so there's no fill. Open the properties panel. If it says rectangle tool, good. If not, select it. And let's make this stroke 3. Nice size so we see it. And put it right here around that. Now let's try test movie. Test. Hope we no errors. And if I click here and put a W, and I click here, we should jump to E. That is working. Now, if you didn't see what we've done, I'm going to show you. We were here. This allowed me to input data on that input text when I pressed the W. When I clicked that button, it said, look at that W. Look at what you pressed. If it was W, then go to and stop on word 2. And word 2 is where we seen that letter E. Now let's make the rest of the steps work. Picking up my selection tool, and where the buttons are on this, let's take first of all and move this. Click on this and just drag it straight up till it's there. It's on top. Now the buttons layer, this frame right here, right click, insert keyframe. There. Here, insert keyframe. Here, insert keyframe. And here, insert keyframe. Now, did I put one here? Insert keyframe. Okay, so I have keyframe. So if I check here and look at this button, gotta unlock it, lock that, unlock the buttons layer. If I check here, highlight this, that is button, that is check 1. Select here, open it here, gotta highlight it, open here, that should be check 2. Change that to check 2. Click here, highlight it, open, this should be check 3. Click here, highlight it, open it, 4, and one more, 5. Now this would be a good time to check it out again. Test movie, test. For errors, we know if I put a W in here, it should jump to E. That's working good. And this would be a great time to save it. Save as on my desktop in my bits file, and it's called Flash tutorial TYPE, type what you see, and I want capital Y and a capital C. Type what you see. Good. Now I'm going to put the code in for the rest of these words. So if I select here, insert a keyframe, click here, open this action panel up, right click, select all, right click, copy, come here, open the actions panel, that's a keyframe, paste it in, and this has to be changed to a different one, so we're going to be for word 2, this is going to be for word 2, This is check button 2. This is check 2. Check 2. This stays now. This got to be the E. And this got to be word 3. Let's see if that worked. Control, test, movie, test. No faults. Put a W in here. It goes to E. Put a E in here. It goes to R. Good. Right click, select all. Right click, copy. All that code. Come up here for word 3. Oops. Insert keyframe. Open the actions panel. Paste it in. Come to the top. This becomes down key 3. Down key 3. Check 3 button. Check 3. Check 3. And now we want to go to R and word 4. Test this out. It's better to test it out than to have something, a lot of work done and have a mistake. Now I'm going to put the wrong one here for a minute, and I shouldn't jump. See that? I don't jump. So if I put the W in, I should jump to E. If I put the E in, I should jump to R. If I put the R in, I should jump to T. And we haven't got T done yet. No. Okay. Right click, copy this. Select all. Right click, copy. Word 4. Insert keyframe. Open the actions panel. Paste it in. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4. This is going to be T. And this is going to be word 5. I'm going to assume this one works for this time because I've been doing it for a while. Select all. Right click, copy. Go here. Insert a keyframe. Open the actions panel. Paste it in. And this could be a 5. This could be a 5. 5. 5. 5. This is going to be Y. And this is going to be over. Because there's no more words. Over, capital O-V-E-R. Now let's go back to here. That's word right there is over. Just checking. Yeah, over. And lock all my layers. Select this buttons layer. Insert a layer. Select this frame right here. Right in line with this over one here. Insert a keyframe or blank keyframe. It doesn't matter. And let's just pick up the text tool. I'm picking up black. And make sure it's static text. Static text. Everything looks good for now. G-A-M-E-O-V-E-R. Let's see if this works. No faults. That would be nice. Test movie. Test. No errors. W is W. Should jump to E. Let's put a W in again, and it shouldn't jump. No. So I know that's working. E. Done. R. Done. Let's put a E here. It shouldn't jump. Put a T. Jumps to Y. And let's put a Y. And it should jump to over. Very good. I think that's enough for this tutorial. There's going to be a follow-up. It'll be Flash tutorial. Type what you see part 2. If you plan on doing that, save this FLA. Hope you learned something from this video. And I hope you use what you learn.